Formula One is a sport where drivers strive to become the world drivers champion. But instead of making our way into Formula One, can we become the world drivers champion within the comforts of our own home using a mobile device? Let's find out. Williams have been kind enough to offer us a Formula One seat, and we replaced Alex Albon to partner up with Nicholas Latifi in the Williams car, the Williams F1 team, to prove ourselves to join the big teams to compete for the Drivers' Championship. As you can see, we have an incredible start, overtaking half of the grid and the Alpine cars as well. We end up finishing in P9 in our debut race.
What a debut, a point on your debut. What can you say?
I've always looked forward to this moment. Since I was a kid, it's the stuff of dreams, man. And I hope in the future I can become the World Drivers' Champion.
As you can see, DRS is open. We are in the slipstream. We got that speed. Sanjay goes to the left and goes down the inside, and he makes the move. He made the move, and now he's in P9 in a Williams. Now ahead is Ricciardo, but I think he's pretty far, and it's
Are finishing up or midway through lap 2, and as you can see, Ricciardo DNFs. You can see his arrow pop up on top of the screen, but Ricciardo DNFs, and that puts us P8 behind Lando Norris. Faced the McLarens in the first turn, a bit of contact with Danny Ricciardo, but we managed to pull ahead of him, and we have Lando Norris right in front of us. We use our straight line speed. We hit Lando Norris, it slows him down, it slows us down, but we battle Lando Norris. We take him on the left, and we just about overtake him going into the next turn into sector 2.
Oh, he overtook 5 cars in the start. What a move from Random Sanjay. 6 cars. Oh, but he missed his braking point and hit into Daniel Ricciardo over there.
Moving on to the last lap, we try to overtake Danny Ricciardo, but it is deemed as a corner cut, and we lose a lot of time to Danny Ricciardo. In front of him is Lando Norris. Wait, turn on the news? What do you mean turn on the news? What?
Well, the team say they're going to announce that in due course. They've been very good. They've allowed Nick
Random Sanjay
to announce his departure himself, which is, I think, a tribute to the good relationship which he's always had at this team.
Total Wolf here from Mercedes Petronas AMG, and today we'd like to announce the signing of Random Sanjay.
We start again from zero.
As you can see, we are in Mercedes right now. Our contract for the next season to continue is to finish in the top 5, lunge into the inside and overtake Ferrari, Charles Leclerc into sector 2. What a great race move by me as we make the next turn. And that was all that happened as we finished the Bahrain Grand Prix in first position, our debut race with Mercedes, and we won it. Yeah, we make it through that turn into sector 3, and as you kind of expect with Lance Stroll behind us, we don't really have much competition, so we kind of win the Singapore Grand Prix with ease. We have Fernando Alonso in the top 8, Gasly top 10, and we tried to break and overtake Checo, but Checo just about escaped with a good exit. Right now, Checo is still leading. We are still gaining on him ever so closely into the next turn. As you can see, we are trying to go in the inside, but we couldn't make it. We braked too late and we hit Checo's rear. Luckily, there's no one really behind us challenging the wall on Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. We make a move on the middle of both the drivers, as you can see in a bit. We make a move in the middle, trying to overtake them, and with one simple, precise move, we're just about to avoid corner cutting. And right there, the Ferrari is just behind us. We do a little bit of victory movement. And yeah, we win the Mexican Grand Prix. Really solid Grand Prix from the Mercedes. We go to gear 4, gear 5 in the next second, and gear 6 on the straight. Charles Leclerc in the distance leads us. But in this lap, we get DRS and we are gaining into Charles Leclerc's Ferrari as we go on the inside to overtake him at the chicane, and we for the first time this race lead the Canadian Grand Prix into Sector 3 and subsequently claim our World Drivers' Championship. So now we have become a one-time world champion.
As I said before, this is the greatest moment in my life, and it feels very surreal. It feels like an out-of-body experience. I feel like I'm back here watching this going on. It's not really happening. So I'm going to really make sure I give my thanks and count my blessings.
In the middle of him and the Alfa Romeo, Alonso there, we just go in the middle, and what a move. That we took a lot of cars. We overtook a lot of cars. As you can see, Esteban Ocon right in front of us off Sector 3. We hit Hamilton, but the two Mercedes really fighting it out. I do the switchback, but Hamilton gets out of that collision with a bit more pace. We go on the inside. We kind of went off the track, but it doesn't matter. We overtake Lewis Hamilton, and the Red Bulls and Ferrari are really far ahead, so we aren't really able to catch up with them. So we finish the race in P5, the 3 of the last lap. We get DRS. We tried to going on the inside, but we hit Sainz. We spin our car, and now we get the teleported back, and now Perez is in front of us. We get a corner cut. Sainz braked too late there, and we just hit him. We were about to overtake. Sainz behind us. We achieve a P4 position. Really unlucky from us. Last turn into the final corner, and yeah, that's the finish line right there. We had no challenge whatsoever. P1, Alex Albon, Lance Stroll, and Kevin Magnussen. The two Haas cars are 4th and 5th, which is really good for them. Cut in, we tried to overtake, did not go as well as I thought, but we managed to get 12th. Now Pierre Gasly's in front of us, just about to scrape the wall, and oh god, and at this point I got really frustrated, bro. You can see I just flipped the car around. I'm trying to blow the car, and yeah, I just gave up. I'm P20, but it really does not matter. The Ferrari car has too much pace in it. We just spent the entire race trying to defend Carlos Sainz, and yeah, Charles Leclerc is crowned the Drivers' World Champion. So pretty unlucky not to win in our second season with Mercedes. Yeah, we're just gonna let Charles Leclerc celebrate this one.
Mercedes threw everything at it today. Charles Leclerc has come brilliantly. For the first time ever, Charles Leclerc is champion of the world. You've done it.
Squeezing him on the inside, go to the left, overtake both Red Bulls, and now overtake Carlos Sainz as we go into the second corner where we hit the wall and lose ground against Lewis Hamilton. We go on the left, go on the inside of the turn, a bit of collision, but I squeeze him out, and now we are P1 in the final lap. We go make the turn and we move on into Sector 2 where Lewis Hamilton is really fighting us. Where we go into castle section, just about not hit any walls, and as you can see, the gap between me and Lewis Hamilton has been a lot. We almost end the race, as you can see on the bottom corner. Charles Leclerc just about pips Lewis Hamilton to... And oh my goodness, Verstappen just came off the track. What the hell happened there? We take that as a sign of good luck and we go into podium places. We just about use DRS to cut across Carlos Sainz and move into P2, gaining some points on him in the World Driver Championship as we go around to finish the final lap of the Spanish Grand Prix, as you can see on screen right here. Go around the final bend. Leclerc is long gone, but we come to finish lap 3 and finish the Spanish Grand Prix with Carlos Sainz behind us in pole position, which could really mean a lot to us because he's going to help us defend, and we might, if we overtake the traffic, we might be able to pass him as well quite easily. Sainz just about squeezes us and overtakes us. Leclerc in front as well. We go up the hill. As you can see, we're gaining massively on them. Ricciardo and Sainz hold position as we go, and Ricciardo bumps us into Sainz, but we keep the car going. Leclerc in P2, Hamilton still inheriting his pole lead, and we dive bomb down the inside into the chicane to overtake Charles Leclerc. And now Lewis Hamilton is the only driver in front of us. If we can overtake him, we basically guarantee the Drivers' World Championship. So we need to do our absolute best in order to overtake him. As it stands right now, Sainz and Leclerc were 4 points ahead, but with this finish, we are close the gap to one point, but we do overtake Hamilton, as you saw there. A bit of a calamity. We do collide with Hamilton and corner cut, but we managed to push the car in front of Hamilton. The car does slow down, but you can't say Hamilton didn't have his shot. And now we just, in clean air, we just move this Mercedes. We glide it into the chicane. As you can see, Leclerc has caught up. Hamilton has dropped massively into the last chicane. Look at that train. Red Bull, Ferrari right there. But in the Mercedes, we capitalize on Lewis Hamilton's pole. He finishes P6, but we finish P1, and we clinch the World Drivers' Championship. As you can see, there's our stats right there. Pretty promising. We missed out on the constructors, but we won the Drivers' Championship. We are the 2-time Drivers' Champion.
And this is way beyond our dreams, and I think it's so important for kids out there to hopefully see this and know that don't listen to anybody that tells you you can't achieve something. Dream the impossible and speak it into existence, and you've got to work for it. You've got to...
Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. I do have a second channel, so please go subscribe to that, as well as a F1 podcast channel with my friends HihiPoopXD and Excellent Cheetah. Make sure to check that out. If you want to check out the full series of the F1 career mode, it is on my second channel. The playlist is on screen right now. And as always, see ya. Bye.